Still working on problem 5-1, but parts 2, 3, and 4, we're going to be writing business checks and keeping track of the checks here on something called a check stub. So following the directions that are given on page 128, it says record the balance brought forward on check stub number 151 of $2,145.88. So here's stub number 151, and the balance brought forward is $2145.88. That's how much money we right now have in our checking account. Number 3 says record a deposit of $316 made on June 30th of the current year on check stub number 151. So here we have an amount deposited area, and we're going to fill in the date, June 3rd, 2018, and the amount is $316. When we deposit money into our account, we're adding. So now we're going to add these two amounts together to get our new subtotal. We now have $2,461.88 in our checking account. Number 4 says prepare check stubs and write the following checks. Use June 30th of the current year as the date. We're writing check number 151 to A1 Computers for repairs for $148. This information at the top, this is all the information about this check we're going to write. So we're going to start here. The amount of the check is $148. The date is June 30th. We're writing it out to A1 Computers for repairs. So now that that's done, we're going to take this $148 and we're going to bring it down here to amount this check. So 148. We have nothing in this middle area, so we're just going to bring down that other subtotal to this subtotal line. When we write a check, it takes money out of our account, so we subtract, and we're left with $2,313.88. We now have to take that amount and bring it down to our next check stub balance brought forward, so $2313.88. We can now go back and actually write the check. The date is June 30th. We're writing it out to A1 Computers. When you fill in the amount, you have to put the numbers as close to the $ as possible so that nobody can alter the check in any way. We're now going to write $148 on the line, starting at the far left edge. And we put the cents in decimals and draw a line with any remaining space, and then you sign the check. So that's ready to be ripped out of our checkbook and sent to A1 Computers. We're going to write one more check, and it says it's going to go to Southwest Supply for supplies for $62. So we'll fill in the $62. The date is still June 30th. And it's to Southwest Supplies. And it's for supplies. Now when we do the amounts down here, we didn't have a deposit, so we'll just carry the $2313.88 down to the subtotal. We'll carry it down to the next subtotal line. We'll fill in our $62. We'll subtract, and our new balance is $2251.88. We can go ahead and write the check now. Again, when we write the numbers as close to the $ as possible, and starting at the far left edge, and drawing a line with any remaining space, and then you get to sign the check.